run in time. He's gonna have a fun helmet though. Alright, looks like dry. Race for a quality banner doesn't
qualifying's on the
really
way.
match up properly on the top there, but whatever. Anyways, I'll switch over in a few seconds. 2, 1. Okay, I'm just checking if everything works here. Oh, I guess the commentator graphics decided to pop up immediately. Give me a second to just redo that.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of cars coming out now. Here with Radu, I think. Or was it Nickman? It was Nickman. Here we have him.
No. I just realized I was muted again. Anyways, so wait, is Discord being captured? Oh yeah, I think it is. Oh, well,
Lucas Dar is an instant retire.
I think he's trying to do last to first again, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
No, he's like somewhere around turn 2/3.
Yeah, he's like he sent bro. What the fuck?
He's literally in the middle of the track, facing backwards.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He in the Discord he's saying, I weave to warm tires, I touch grass, I die. Spinella into wall.
That's why you don't touch the grass.
Yeah.
Do not.
So because it was no bug, I just don't restart anything.
Oh wow! Look, Lando Norris is here.
Oh yeah, nice.
Lando Norris in the Williams. What on earth is going on?
Wait.
What is this? I'm going to assume that this is Joop, obviously, but why is he shown as Lando when he's in a Williams?
Oh, and the leaderboard from AZcom or what?
Yeah.
Ah, because he got number glitch, I guess.
So it is Joop.
There's a glitch that you are replaced by a driver. So I think this happened.
Oh, that's Lando bot is in this league, I guess.
Yeah, some weird bug thing, you know. And by the way, if you didn't notice, you're also on a official Lom Cup stream. And did you notice the sponsor boards on the first back straight after turn 1?
I'm going to check that in a moment. I'm going to assume it's that Lucas face board.
I don't know. Check the bridge board.
I'm going to just go on board with Lando here. And then, okay, you know what? Just because of this hilarious moment, I'm going to refer to Joop as Lando for the entirety of the race. Okay, let's see. TCAS logo, Slomco.
And Milan Dirksen has set the fastest lap for now, and Joop is right behind it.
Okay, the bridge. There we go.
But for me, Joop is... Oh, for me, Joop is Ranje Joe.
God damn it! Yes.
For me, Joop is Ranje Joe.
Oh. Oh wow, he's just a completely different driver for everyone. It's amazing.
Which is perfect because he's in Alfa Romeo.
Luke Tönnies at 1 minute 5.2. Wait. Oh, Joop. Wait. Then who's in the Williams?
Oh, and in Racing Tools he doesn't even have an in-game name. And Sam Swanenborg has his...
Who's Lando in the Williams? Hold on. Oh,
Philip
it's Pim!
Sobolewski has his wrong number.
It's Pim! Okay, so I'm going to refer to Pim as Lando, okay. I didn't even notice Joop was here. He's indeed there in the Alfa Romeo. Alright. Now one thing I noticed indeed is Milan likes to stay out on one set of tires and do multiple laps. Interesting. He's done that in Baku and it really helped. I mean, that obviously quality on intermediates doing multiple laps is actually an advantage. Let's watch someone who's on a hot lap, shall we? I'm going to assume that Said Al-Falassi is on a hot lap. Let's see, does he move towards that pit entry line? No, he doesn't, so he is on a hot lap. Takes a nice line to turn 9. Very nice line to turn 10. Does bump that curb a little. And bumps himself up to 6th place. Nice lap. I wasn't able to switch onto Marcel Villar in time, but he's gone up to 5th. Doesn't seem like anyone who hasn't set a time yet is on a hot lap, apart from Dominic, who was just started one. There's a big bump over the curb there at turn 1.
Who?
Dominic.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely jumped the curb there. 2 cars easily let him through. Here he comes, turn 3. Now down the hill. Just reach higher speeds, obviously, on downhill sections like these. Obviously, that's a logical thing because physics, and was especially demonstrated to me when I made one of those tracks for Assetto Corsa.
What the?
Question. Kurze Frage. Fährt Raiko noch?
Nein.
It was way worse than its real life counterpart. And had this horrendous bump on the inside that kept launching AI.
Thank you.
Making it unable to be driven with AI. Ah. Oh, Dominic, second!
Wow.
1 minute 4! Wow, that was a lap. I think Dominic's starting to improve in quali, for sure.
And we got a Mercedes one too.
Where he's able to keep it from spinning in the race. That's
Yeah, and now
another.
let's have a look at Tgis in P12. Who has an invalidated lap right now.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But as
Now
he's
Lando
close to the
Norris
finish
is on
line,
a
let's
lap.
have a look if he is going to...
And Lando Norris across the line. With no time. Okay, well I guess
Well,
he was on an
starting his
outlap
lap now.
or... He wasn't on an invalid lap, so I guess he was on an outlap, but the leaderboard just didn't show it, maybe.
Yeah. Oh,
Something
and
to
they're
do
the
with
beautiful
the
sponsor
AI
boards. As you might have noticed.
Yeah, I already know. As I said, I laughed. I said, "God damn it, tgis."
Yeah.
Well, towards turn 4. Turn 4 is a bit of a braking zone that sometimes varies per driver. You can brake very late. You
Yeah.
can brake very
And now
early,
in this
the
turn,
lines
check
will vary a
the
little bit.
entry. Check the entry. The sponsor boards there.
Oh, I saw something there on the right. I didn't really
Yeah.
get a close enough look at it, but I'll have a look when the camera falls on it.
Yeah. And also on the entry
Oh.
side of turn 1, you can see the same sponsor boards.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it on the broadcast, but the Alpines seem to get very close to the Williams. Well, here comes Lando Norris across the line.
P8.
He's at oh, and now he's no longer Lando. Now he's Pim.
Yeah, and P12, Fatnik. Or Joshua Marshall.
Oh, Nico Safiata's gone off at turn 4. He's continued on, but he's on an outlap. I can see his rear light flashing though, so I'm not sure
Yeah,
if he's actually on an
invalid
outlap
lap.
or not.
2.
Oh, never mind. He's on 100% battery, so he's on an outlap.
And Radu's pitting. Oh, and Millen is driving a lap. Let's have a look at him.
Joshua Marshall as well. He's just coming to the line now. Goes up to 6 with 1 minute 5.6.
Yeah, and now watch Millen.
Hubert Pawlikowski approaching the line. He goes third with 1 minute 5 on 5:11. Who's that approaching the line? I think that is, yeah, that's Nikos Alfiadis. He's just starting his lap. He's just set a one. Oh, he already had that 1 minute 6.2, didn't he?
Oh, there in the background I could see the beautiful banner in turn 1. Let's have a look at Millen Dirksen now. Going across the line on an invalid lap. Now starting another one. Look at the left side at the barriers.
I just see T-cast.
And oh, and Millen put his lap invalid in the first turn again.
Well, it's not what you would want.
And Jupp is driving an
Now,
outlap.
I keep forgetting whose call-up is. I'm going to quickly check my favorite lineup channel.
Okay, I completely forgot
Follow
to
up,
press
eh?
the bloody record button in OBS, so now I did.
Fun. Ah, Philip Sobolewski, okay. I should have. Okay.
Oh,
now...
and you've spun. He's doing the Lando move.
He hasn't hit the wall at least, so that's
And Tunison is driving a pretty good lap. Purple sector 2, about 1/10 off.
Okay, I was gonna say someone's going slow. No, I think someone's
Yeah, it's
standing
Tomic.
still.
And now
that
Tunison
is
last
Tomic.
turn. Going in
Okay,
there.
I think he's just trying to let traffic
Oh, nearly
through.
spinning.
Oh,
And it is... Oh! 800ths off the pole time. That's frustrating.
I want Dominic to explain to me exactly what he's doing. He tried to do a burnout but spun.
Yeah,
That's
skill
what you
issue.
get when you do a burnout and immediately swap straight to 8th gear.
Yep.
Luke is trying to burn fuel, I think, because he's revving in neutral.
Lucas?
Yeah, Luke is definitely trying to burn fuel.
Yeah.
Because he's revving down the hill towards turn 4 in neutral. Anyway, so let's focus on Dominic now. He's definitely warmed up his tires with those spins on his formation lap. He went off. Oh, there's a bit of traffic at turn 3. I can see there's a bunch of cars passing each other, a bunch of cars going off track. Oh, nice line from Dominic there, going through turn 1. Might have been a bit of a slow line maybe, but it looked very clean at least. Up the hill towards the end of sector 1, and it's a purple sector 1 from Dominic.
Yeah.
Or, well, so it appears, I guess. You never know until you actually get there. Now he's
Never gonna
approaching
get
a
up on
bit
now.
of traffic. I really hope that Red Bull gets out of the way before he gets to turn 4 itself. And yes, the Red Bull has continued again. Oh, Dominic has to save himself from spinning there. And yes, the Red Bull gets out of the way in time.
In a interesting way.
Just basically drives off the track. I mean, that's the safest way to do it, at least.
And Dominic's rear is flashing.
Nice entry line there.
Yeah, but his rear is flashing for some reason. He's
He
not
is
using
on
his
70%,
ERS.
I can see, on his steering wheel. So maybe he forgot to turn his ERS on.
And invalid.
Oh, that was weird. On my screen, he didn't go off the track.
Yeah, on
Well,
mine
that's
too.
unfortunate. Another driver to look at right now. Yuri Palakowski, he's on a lap.
Yeah.
He's just come out of turn 3. Oh, no. He
Yeah.
just slowed down. I heard him lift off.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's
Let's have a
definitely
look
lifting. In that
at
case,
Joshua
we follow
Marshall.
the Alpine of Philip Savalowski. Now, Philip Savalowski, he might as well just be the first one in this whole season to score points for Alpine.
Yeah. And if it's raining in the race, then it wouldn't be hard at all.
No, then it definitely wouldn't be hard. So you only need 5 DNFs at the moment for a guaranteed spot in the points. Obviously, you still need to complete at least 90% of the race for that.
Invalid
Oh, I
R.
need invalidate, yeah.
Dang, oh,
Joshua
and,
Marshall's gone off.
spinning in the barrier, but he's still alive. Oh, reset on
Oh,
track.
that's a reset to track.
That's a penalty.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
it's only in quali, but it is definitely... I mean, it isn't going to be a time penalty for this one, but it's definitely going to be at least a warning for... I'd say resetting the track during quali warrants a warning unless it does something significant like blocking another person's lap. Lots of people seemingly exiting the pits now. Yes. Oh, Philip forgot how to drive through turn 3. He's already invalidated his lap. If I were him, I'd go into the pits as soon as he can. Now, who else is on a lap? Yuri Palakowski. He's definitely on a lap now because he was on a
Invalid.
little bit of a cool down. No, he's invalid.
Yeah, his lap is invalid.
Marcel van Laar, invalid.
Yeah.
Czirjak, he's just started one. Oh, goes a bit wide on the entry. Gets a bit of oversteer as he hits misses the apex rather.
Yeah.
More
And we
traffic down
see...
at turn 3, 4, 5. Oh wow, Tissa's downshifting pattern is like genuinely Alfa Romeo style downshifting.
And got a lot
as
of
far as
oversteer
I
out
know,
of the turn.
especially Kimi and Giovinazzi were very well known for their extremely slow downshifting.
Yep.
Especially Kimi, he was very well known for being really, really slow with downshifting.
Exactly.
First on the start lap, Said Al-Falassi, but I'll be following him as soon as Tissia finishes his lap here. Bit of
Said
a scruffy lap from him, though.
in the AlphaTauri, only 9/10 off, but still P13. That's showing how close it is in Austria.
Here he comes. Out of the final corner. Towards the line. And he doesn't improve. I kind of saw that one coming.
Yeah, but let's look at
Someone
Side
going
Alpha Lassi
slow.
in P13.
About to start his lap. I think that's Lapadatu Radu, but he's going extremely slow and through the final corner as well. That's going to cost him a lot of time. Now, if I were him, I would cancel this lap then. Focus on keeping your tires up to temperature, battery high, but he's seemingly going for it.
Who?
So let's go back to Said Alvalassi. Misses the apex there.
Yeah, on
Okay,
low battery right now, but he will be...
He's a million light years away from that curb on the right hand side, but...
Yeah, he's starting a lap now.
I was about to say he's going pretty slow, so he must have cancelled this lap to focus on this next one. Here he goes.
Oh, there...
No.
No invalidation!
Nope, invalidated. Lucky. Very, very lucky.
Holy moly.
Luke Townesa, towards the line, a 1.5.1... I don't know, 2.9, but the graphic at the top says 130.
Yeah, okay. One game doesn't really know. Telemetry says 130.
Oh!
That's a penalty definitely for the driver in front of him there. Unsure who it is.
Yeah, for the
Could
driver
be...
in front of who?
No, it's Degerman. It's Marcel van Laar.
It's kind of funny because Marcel van Laar, his name is literally just The Gaming in Dutch. Yeah, he's going to be the first one to, I would say, finish a lap, but
What is van Laar's real name?
That line looked so horrendous. There is no way that he is making this a fast one.
What is Lars'
never mind,
in-game name?
He's on 100. What?
What is van Laar's Discord name?
I don't know actually. I just put Marcel van Laar at the back of his name, so when I try to add him, I just type in Marcel, and it works. Okay, well, Marcel van Laar, we've got a few. We're gonna finish our laps now.
Oh, Marcel. Okay, yeah.
Well, Said Alfalassi, I guess. Yeah, Said is now starting his real lap, I guess. Oh. Okay, Nikos Alfiatis is retired in the pit lane, so good for him.
Yeah. And
finding it kind of hard to focus on who's on a lap, but I think I'm going to focus on
let's look at
Joep van Leeuwen. Joep van Leeuwen is going to be the first one we focus on.
Joep.
He's gonna.
There we go.
Yeah, I think he's going to be the first one to finish his lap. Now, looking at his ERS, he could still warrant to do another one after this.
Yeah,
just continue
definitely.
straight into another lap. So cross the line now. Let's do another one.
It was a bad one, so I think he's now putting his real lap in.
That would not be perfect.
Good turn one.
We're already at 4.
This was a good turn one, definitely. And qualifying is over. Everyone going over the line now doesn't have a chance to do another lap.
He's gonna unfortunately be last on the grid. Well, ahead of Lucas still, but
yeah, but
he's
that's
just gone
equal
to
to
the
the
gravel.
same.
Joshua Marshall now approaching the final corner, goes around, and well, I guess he's just gonna reverse over the line.
Yeah.
That's his best bet at this point. We have another car pitting. I'm going to assume that that is Luke Tennyson.
Don't get disqualified for driving backwards.
Next car to cross the line. Milan Derksen goes second on 1.5.2.
Oh, who crashed over the line there? Someone crashed over the line. I think it was Alfalassi. Yeah, it was.
He's 9th.
Yeah.
And last to cross the line, Joep van Leeuwen. He's 8th right now.
Bonk. And we have to wait for
Stays 8th.
That is your getting parked.
Grid for this race. Luke Tennyson on pole once again. He's gone really powerful. And we just, I was about to say, we're just waiting for Philip to be pulled into his pit box.
So thank you for watching the qualifying with us here at Austria. We're back in a...
Oh, hold on, I've got a DM from someone called Rick Solino saying, "Hi, sorry if I disturb you. Can I sponsor you to my website into the Lom Cup F1 22 game?" Now I'm gonna have to restart my Discord real quick because it's not letting me look at his message properly because there's a wave to Rixolino in the way.
So yeah, it's pretty well going right now. Add new penalty. We have to add penalties definitely. Lar did impede. That's a penalty. Sim Swanenborg.
There we go. So
Commentary in private and
seemingly they just want a simple having the website logo put into the sponsor boards, I think. So that's obviously going to be from next. Oh, what the hell? There's T-posing house mechanics. Oh, what the hell? All the mechanics are T-posing.
yeah,
What
I'm
the
seeing
fuck?
it too. Okay. That glitch is new.
Okay, that is prime quality content, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, yeah, that works as well, I guess. Wait, tgis, are you even hearable on the stream? Can you talk?
What?
Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. I just needed to check if the Discord audio capture was working.
Okay.
Beta Cloud Archive.
Would be bad if it didn't.
Beta Cloud Archive, that's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a pretty cool logo as well. Haha, WordPress website.
Okay, we're going into the formation lab.
Mm.
There we go.
An open source calculator. Okay. Interesting sponsorship. Anyways, the formation lab gets underway. We now move on from sponsorship deals to the formation lap of the race of Austria here. Seemingly a lot of people at the front on hard tires. Let me just quickly swap to the tires detail. And there we go, the top four in Luc Teunissen, Milan Derksen, Dominic Kuchen. Again, both Milan and Dominic with a unusually fantastic qualifying. They apparently have done a lot of improvement in practice here.
Yeah, I'm reading the... Yeah, I did read back the...
Pawlikowski, he's on hard. He's done a good job in qualifying here, and we've got another 2 disqualifications, and this is the second race in a row that Rio Montano has been booted from the formation lap. That's not good for him. Last time it was with his own teammate as well.
Yeah.
Filip Sobolewski, he's the first car on this grid on mediums, so watch out for him on the first lap. He could have, well, starts reminiscent of mine. Now, one thing I noticed is I think he has the wrong number, because I'm seeing a number 2 on his Alpine, and I'm pretty sure that is Joshua Marshall's number.
Oh yeah.
And I know he has a number, because I had to look up his name on the lineup, so I know he's there.
Yep, definitely.
His number is supposed to be 95. So yeah, but luckily there is only one Alpine, so there is not a lot to be confused there. Anyways, we'll quickly run the rest down. Joshua Marshall, Marcel van Laar, Joshua Marshall on hards. Then Marcel van Laar, Joep van Leeuwen, Lepeda Turadu, Rio Montano, Pim Groenewegen, and TC on mediums. Then Nikos Aviades on hards.
Oh, Tunison!
on mediums. And
didn't get the grid
Lucas
box
Derksen
correct.
on hards. We wait for Lucas Derksen to approach his grid box. Is he gonna stop in it properly for once? He's gonna approach very slowly. Obviously, he knows he can get the best temperature. Here we go. 1 light, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that fifth one came on very quickly. And they're out.
Yep.
And
let's wait. And there we go.
Underway for the race of Austria, race 7 of season 2 of Lom Cup, and it's a good start from Milan Derksen as well as for Jure Pawlikowski.
Tunison getting attacked in turn 1.
Cleanly, it's a good start from Lucas Derksen as well, and towards the wall, Marcel van Laar. Doesn't have damage, it seems. In we pull into. I want to get a better view of turn 3 than this.
And then Derksen, they're stopping in the back here.
Such a horrendous view of turn 3. Completely unable to see anything.
Pim Groenewegen getting attacked.
So,
Let's
yeah,
hope.
Jure Pawlikowski has made the jump on Dominik Kuchen. And it looks like Filip Sobolewski. He's going down the inside of turn 5. That's a brave one.
Yes, and he did it. Great
Oh, sorry,
one.
it's turn 6 actually.
Yeah,
But
and
still, brave move. But we've seen that happen before. Said Al-Falassi goes up to 13th place in his battle
yeah,
with
and
Zafian.
Radu is also pretty close to his front man.
Oh, someone going off there. Joshua Marshall just goes a little bit wide out of turn 9. Just a precautionary measure to not
Oh, and look
make
at
a bigger
Dominik Kuchen.
mistake.
He's pretty
Dominik
close.
Kuchen right on the back of Filip Sobolewski. Obviously, that battle just unfolded a moment ago, and we've got another battle in the background there. Oh, Joshua Marshall. I just saw him shoot off towards the wall in the corner of the screen.
And he got talent damage. Oh, and Dominik Kuchen now trying to get past Sobolewski again. Sobolewski,
It's going to
sorry.
be a fun battle at the back here as well. Marcel van Laar goes down the inside of Joshua Marshall. But Joshua Marshall...
Oh, look at Kuchen, look at Kuchen. Three-way battle there.
Meanwhile, I'm looking here at the battle between Tjirjak and Lepidata Radu, because that one's also raging on in the background, with Lucas Derksen chasing.
Wait, Dirksen's
Lucas
already
Derksen-
that far?
He's already
Oh.
passed. He's already jumped his teammate. Now I'm going to assume that that was just kind of. Now I know Ryu's in the VC because he's always there, so I know Lucas is probably talking to him as well.
Yep,
Kind
and
of
T's
coordinating
just
a
fleeing from
coordinated
them.
driver swap here. And look at how close Lucas is to the back. He's gonna have to watch out. 3-second penalty already for Filip Sobolewski for multiple warnings.
And Radu
And
getting
that was only
chased
2 laps
by
ago.
two
Milan
Aston
Derksen
Martins there.
fastest lap. 1 minute 8.645. Lucas just looking for the right place to. Oh, interesting. I thought the one
And
with the damage.
Dirksen
That...
fast lap. Milan.
Said Al-Falassi trying a move on Ryu Montano down towards turn 3. Looks like Ryu
And
Montano's just set his
Dirksen-
car up for a little bit more top speed. Because Derksen can, well, I mean, he's going to have to keep his temperament here to not make a stupid mistake.
Oh.
Meanwhile,
Yup.
Joop van Leeuwen past Filip Sobolewski.
Whoa, close one there.
Is he close? But he is fast. He's fast and he's fast.
And
But that's
Dirksen spun.
rather- oh.
Lucas Dirksen spun.
Lucas Derksen's been there out of turn 4, and considering the place where he was facing backwards, it seems to have been his own fault.
And at the same time, Pim Groenewegen, the guy Lucas Dirksen doesn't like that much, I think. He's getting pretty close to Dominik Kuchen. He gave him a lot of pressure now into the last turn, trying to overtake there. Going over the sausage curb, losing a
Not
lot of
good,
speed.
Idea. That's gonna cost him a lot of speed going towards turn 1, and you can see that he's lost a lot of ground. Now the closest battle here, I think we're going to have to watch now, is Jure Pawlikowski on the back of Milan Derksen, because Milan doesn't have any DRS. Jure Pawlikowski does. He's catching, but is it fast enough?
And Pim Groenewegen is
looking.
catching Dominik Kuchen again,
Meanwhile,
but not getting past in this turn.
all keeping their heads, I see. That's always good to know. Marcel van Laar's in the pits again. So that's 2 laps in a row. Unsure exactly why. Maybe this time to retire. I'm not sure. It doesn't
Nope,
seem like
pitting
it.
on the
He hasn't
mediums.
retired yet, so clearly not. If you were to retire, you'd rather retire in the entry to pit lane.
Groenewegen is right now the closest to his fellow frontman, called Dominik Kuchen. So what we learned from this race is that Dominik...
Tjirjak. There's another spin. That seems to be Nikos Alfiades. He's gone round.
Yeah. Oh, and
At
Filip
turn
Sobolewski gone round,
Oh.
losing his front wing in the last turn.
How on earth did that happen? And we've got a safety car. We've got a safety car.
Yep, safety car, normal.
Full safety car. That's good for Filip Sobolewski, because that means that he doesn't lose an awful heap of time. Good news for him as well is that this is good news for a bunch of people. It's good news for Marcel van Laar, because he gets to catch up to the field. It's good news for Joshua Marshall, who's the only car to currently be able to go into the pits without being lapped, because Marcel can go into the pits now, but he risks getting lapped
Yeah.
if he does that. It is obviously also good news for Filip Sobolewski. He can fix his front wing and lose
And you have
2
to mind
positions, catch up
that
the queue, and
we
have
got
another
some... We got some penalties still to get handed out, like the last position driver right now, Degerman 2, aka Marcel van Laar, has a 5 position penalty, which gets added to his result, and Sam Swanenborg gets 5
Fair
seconds
enough.
added to his result, and Sobolowski gets 10 seconds added. Because of the things
Wait.
happening in the qualifying.
Oh, yeah. Just wait, what happened to Philip? There goes Philip. Pulls that Alpine into the pit lane, and you can see... no one's pitting. Interesting. It's
Yeah.
just going to be kind of a bland pit stopless safety car. But that's good for people like Philip, who's moving on to softs.
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe he's moving on to softs now so he can move on to hards afterwards.
Oh, and there's some position switching in the back. Dominic Kuchen. Oh yeah,
And
Radu. I think Radu accidentally
Radu.
overtook Kuchen and I wanted
What
him
on
to
earth
get
is
past.
going on? I think it's correct now? I hope.
Yeah, I do too.
No. Safety cars can often cause a little bit of chaos, especially when things desync a little. Luckily that's been fixed, and luckily the lobby host is not Fizzle, who decides to leave the lobby, or no, not even that. He didn't even leave the lobby last time. He just kept the game open, just started playing something else,
Oh!
and contact! Leopard out to Radu into the back of Pim Groenewegen.
It's penalty, I think. In game.
Game hasn't given him a penalty. That is
Yeah, whoa.
surprising.
And
But
he's getting
I'm
really
seeing a lot
close,
of-
touching again.
Oh, I'm seeing a lot of accordioning here. This is not good. I think we need a little bit of a race control warning here to all drivers to be careful with cars ahead, because there's a lot of people who aren't watching out. Safety car will stay out for at least another lap. Why is Marcel Van Laar like?
And when they go
not
to
catching
turn
at
1,
all?
just have a look at the Rolex clock. Oh, it isn't modded, I think. Oh. Okay.
If the game lets me, that'd be cool. Oh yeah, it is. I saw something. Oh, there it is. There's the billboard at turn 1. Now I saw it. Obviously, I've already seen it on the pictures before, but... Oh, come on, Marcel. This is your chance. You have to catch up, though. Because, I think the safety car is going to come in this lap, whether he catches up or not. Because this game does like to occasionally ignore back markers who are very far.
Basically setting a qualifying lap here, I think. I wonder if he's using ERS.
No,
But he isn't.
Not to be. Safety car will be out for another lap, because we've already passed the point where it decides. And that on this track actually hosts the earliest decision point for safety cars coming in, which is after like between turns 5 and 6.
T-spun, or got slow at least.
Yeah, we have an
Tearing
accordion
apart
effect
the
going
field
on
a bit.
again. I can see it on the map that it's happening again.
Yep.
Now, hold on. I don't know exactly how many people are currently in. There's no one in race voice. Okay.
I really like the line the drivers are
I
creating.
temporarily go into the 3 team radios that have people: Mercedes, Alfa Romeo, and Aston Martin, to quickly warn people about the accordion effect, because
The what?
the accordion effect.
Ah, yeah.
You know, because people are not watching out. It's already happened 3 times now in one safety car that people have almost hit the back of other cars because of how everything suddenly bunches up into slow corners.
Oh, should I go, or?
I would say you go, because you're the race director here.
Yeah, I will.
Right.
Mind the accordion effect that you might crash into the back of someone in front.
Oh yeah.
Please
Oh, yeah.
mind that you might crash into someone in the front, so be aware of that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Keep in mind that someone in the front could brake,
Oh, fuck.
so just be aware of someone braking in the front.
I swear, whenever I keep looking back and I see
Oh,
somebody,
tgis.
it almost looks like
Yeah.
He has no front wing.
I just got taken out by the house. You
Yep,
might
okay.
want to look into
Report. Report.
But it was before I was.
Ready
I was
report,
lap
ready
3
report.
or 2 or something.
Okay, there I am.
And it's Luke Tonison. Dictates the pace through the final corner. I'm going to assume he's going to slow it until he comes onto the main straight. Now it seems that we aren't experiencing any accordion effect, and I think he's gone. Yeah, he's gone.
He's definitely gone.
Here we go, going on to lap 9 out of 36. We are underway again at Austria, with Luke Tonison leading the way ahead of Milan Derksen and Hubert Pawlikowski. Now ahead of Joep van Leeuwen and Dominic Koegen ahead of
And Pim Groenewegen with the
and
opportunity maybe to
Lefferts
overtake Dominic Koegen now. Ah,
Is he
he's
gonna
sending
do
it,
it?
he's sending it,
He's sending
definitely!
Dominic doesn't really see him coming, and we've got TC sending it on Lepidatu Radu.
Yes, and Dominic
see.
Koegen now trying to take his position back into turn 4, but getting squeezed in the braking by Pim Groenewegen, who's now
A
passed.
little bit of a wide line from TC there. That's gonna be a little bit of an inviting open door, but doesn't do much clearly. Yeah, so we're seeing battles at the moment. I'm going to assume that people like Rio Montano are going to be looking to bounce a little. I know that Rio Montano was good. He was good at cutting through the field at Baku. We saw that. Obviously, he got a bit unlucky, but.
Oh, and yeah.
Nice line to turn 10 for Ryu there. Giving him a good chance of.
And we gotta spin it, Marcel van Laar.
Oh,
and look at Ryu sending it and spinning it.
He's lost 3 positions in the process, but he didn't spin. Oh, there goes Marcel van Laar.
Oh, and Joep van Leeuwen really close to Hubert Pawlikowski. Just touching the back of Pawlikowski in turn 4.
And Lucas Derksen.
No, turn 3, I'm sorry.
Go past Philip Sobolewski, but Philip Sobolewski goes down the inside of turn 4. There's another battle ahead of them between TC and Lepidatu Radu. Lucas Derksen gets re-overtaken. He's not going to like that one, but it's a hard runner against a soft runner.
Oh, and
so,
Philip Sobolewski might profiting from the T's battle there.
He is mighty
as
profiting
T's
off
lost
that
a
one.
lot of speed.
Milan's already dropped out of Luke's. Oh, Pim with a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got another spin. Joshua Marshall's going around at turn 7.
And DRS is now a thing.
I kind of wish the track maps in this game had corner numbers on them. That would make everything so much easier. Oh, good exit for Philip Sobolewski out of turn 1. But DRS for TC ahead as well means that he won't be able to do anything, but TC will be able to do something.
And
Absolutely
Saeed is
sends it
also
down the
doing
inside.
something as
Lepidatu
Derksen
Radu.
spins there.
Bump draft nearly from Philip Sobolewski here. He has DRS.
And Rio. Oh, you
TC
got
has
past.
already run out of DRS, and here comes Philip Sobolewski. Is he going to be able to hold it on around the outside? No, he gets shown the door and off into a spin. Lepidatu Radu and
Yeah, but let's look.
Yeah,
let's look at Joep van Leeuwen because he got past Hubert Pawlikowski and is now on the podium.
Yeah, obviously.
Past his old teammate.
There's a lot of battles to focus on here. Unfortunately, can't guarantee we can focus on all of them at the same time. There's a yellow flag. Looks like Philip Sobolewski spun again. At least this time he's not resetting the track, so that's good.
Yeah. And Dominic Koegen, also close.
Yeah, Dominic, I already was focusing on him from turn 9 onward. Oh, and it just goes from bad to worse for Philip Sobolewski. He's just spun again. Oh, good straight line speed for Dominic here. He's gonna try to send it. No, he's not. He thinks better of it. Knows that there's a big DRS string going
Derksen?
on. And that sending it would be a stupid idea.
But Derksen has a good
Derksen's
opportunity.
definitely gonna try it on this straight. Yes, he is.
Yep, Derksen is trying it
At the inside.
on T's. Two Dutchmen
Yeah, it's a fairly
fighting.
simple overtake.
And the Flying Dutch is passed.
Yeah, they've just merged into each other a little there. Philip Sobolewski, I don't know what happened. He spun 3 times, yet he's somehow managed to be ahead of Lepidatu. 'Lepidatu Radu now. I don't. Oh, it's because 'Lepidatu has been in the pits. That's why. 'Lepidatu Radu now. I don't. Oh, it's because 'Lepidatu has been in the pits. That's why. Oh, it's because 'Lepidatu has been in the pits. That's why. Oh, it's because 'Lepidatu has been in the pits. That's why. And let's go on board with Joop van Leeuwen. He's the first car in the whole train to have DRS, and he's on mediums compared to Milan Derksen on hards. This line through turn 1 is super important.
Oh my god, look at this long name of the team. And we got a safety car for no reason at all.
No, I think I saw someone having spun. I think that was Nikos Alfiadis who did something.
But everyone's driving.
I don't see a front wing on Nikos' car. Yeah, there's no front wing on Alfiadis' car, so that's why. Oh, speeding under the safety car. Filip Sobolewski, drive through, and the
Who also has a 10-second time penalty. Just to mention.
So it's just going from bad to worse. I mean, he's still in this race, but what can you do at this point? Now here comes the interesting question. What will happen? Will people pit now? Because we've got medium runners down 12 lap old mediums. It would be fair enough if they pit onto hards. I wouldn't blame them if they decide to do that.
At least Marcel van Laar and Radu are not getting lapped. But Sobolewski... Oh, Joop is pitting. And
yep,
Sobolewski had to watch out.
We have medium runners pitting, as expected. Let's see, Tis into the pits, Rio's into the pits, Said is into the pits, and Joshua is the only medium runner that is on fresher mediums. So yeah, as I anticipated, all 12 lap old medium runners are into the pits.
Yeah.
On to hards for...
Let's have a look at the expected pit
stop
strategy.
For everyone. You get hards, everyone gets hards, and there is Nikos Alfiadis to replace his
lap
front
15
wing and move onto a set of mediums. He was on hards, but for some reason the tires that have been thrown to the side by his pit crew are also mediums on my screen.
Yeah, and the current points before the race are now shown on the Lom Cup stream.
I would have shown those as well, but my PC unfortunately... I mean, it can handle SimHub. I tried it a while ago, but I think I'd rather just get a little bit of a slightly bigger upgrade than this. Before I fully try to run everything at once. I'd rather have performance over the beautification of the stream, so to speak. Everyone's they're just nice and catching up to the safety car. I really hoped that Filip Sobolewski pitting for mediums there is not him trying to take his drive through and then realizing while in the pit lane that that's not possible. Oh, 3-second time penalty under safety car for exceeding track limits. That is impressive.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he's one of the cars that is still like driving at full speed.
Ah yeah. Mm.
So that makes it slightly more logical, but at the same time, why would you do that? It's not like anyone can overtake, so you can drive as slow as you want. What time to just watch Filip Sobolewski here, driving around the corners as fast as he can to try and catch up before safety car comes in. It's gonna be a fun one to watch. I mean, it's not like we have much else to watch in the meantime anyway.
Yeah.
Until it comes in, so we might as well just watch someone who is driving at full speed.
But it is impressive that we got 2 safety cars already without a DNF. Oh, and he's pitting.
He's pitting again. I really hope. I'm going to assume that him pitting right now is to switch onto hards. I pray for him that it's not him trying to take his drive
safety
through
car
again.
coming
The
in
safety car's in this lap. It's not looking good for him. Yeah, he's moving onto hards. That's what
And we got some pit crews there ready, like an AlphaTauri crew, a Haas crew.
Yeah, I see.
Aston crew.
The Haas crew is frozen in their walking away position.
Oh yeah.
It's weird.
The good old one game.
The pit crews are goofing around today. Anyways, well, unfortunately, looks like Philip's not going to be catching the queue. That's a bit unfortunate. He's going to have to pray for another safety car. Here comes... Oh, we've got another passing under the safety car.
And here is Luke Tunison doing his second safety car restart this race. Is he doing the same thing? Yes, he does. And Milan Derksen now catching up a bit better.
He's taking a penalty.
And Milan Derksen, but still way too far off to do anything. And Joop van Leeuwen there in the back a bit closer
Just
to
gonna have
Lucas
to
Dirksen.
Keep a very close eye on the changing in gaps to see. And
Yeah,
that
he can
means
do
he's
something.
gonna-
He can do an overtake there into turn 3.
Joep van Leeuwen. Joep
But
van
he
Leeuwen showed intent.
refuses to. But Pim tried.
Oh, Lucas almost goes round and Pim does go round.
Yeah.
Lucas with a massive snap there out of turn 3.
Oh, and Joep now trying to... Lucas now trying to get past Joep. There in the front. And successful with a little bump there.
Impressive considering he almost lost it. Oh no, never mind. Him losing it caused Joep to actually get alongside and almost ahead. Still the closest battle on track right now, and we've got a nice helicopter view of it here on my stream.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, well, end of the helicopter view, but...
And
Oh,
the top
nice
5
things.
didn't even pit yet. To just
No,
mention
the top
this.
5 is still on the same tires, so... We could have...
But if we take a look at the
apologies.
recommended
We
pit
could have an
strategy,
interesting
they
finish
should
to
be
this
pitting
race.
next lap.
Should
The
be
earliest.
pitting in the next laps or so, and we've got Rio Montano. I can see him going off there at turn 1. Hopefully returning to the track. That's not what he would have wanted. Rio is on a point scoring streak at the moment. He doesn't. I don't think he would want to end that.
Yep.
I think Rio is one of a few
Oh, and look
drivers who have
at
scored
Martha
points in
van
every
Laar
race so far.
getting overtaken by Alfia
Nicholas
Dallas.
Alfiadis, no?
Oh, but he... Yeah, but...
He Gets it
Because...
back? I don't exactly know who was in what order before this anyway.
And on P6, Joep van Leeuwen chasing Dirksen. Trying to get this place back. But it's impressive that Dirksen overtook Joep on older hearts. Because those are already on 45%.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was mainly caused by them just kind of being side by side after his massive snap at turn 3. But to still be able to pull ahead after that. Said Alphalassi gets a penalty for having enough warnings to warrant 1. We have
And
Joshua Marshall losing a bit of
Alphalassi!
time.
Risky overtake there.
Said's on a mission, and they've pushed each other off. Red Bulls at Bahrain style.
Yes, definitely.
The good news is, neither have come off worse, and they've both kind of held position anyway, so no big deal should be made out of that one. Lucas Dirksen alongside and on the outside of Dominic Qoute.
Yeah.
That's not gonna work there, my friend.
And each position for him is
Let's
important.
give it a penalty.
As his championship position is currently P4, close behind Rafael Spring, who's not racing today. So he can make a lot of points.
Rafael, remember, didn't race last week either. Neither did Marion Zink, as well as this
Yeah, and
race.
Rakitar has retired from the
Ferrari
league
duo,
in second.
Ferrari duo haven't been in the last 2 races. It's not looking good for their challenge, considering how that they definitely have some speed. And yeah, well, Raiko Sar's gone, so now kind of Luke Tennyson's just kind of running away with it.
Yeah, and Lucas Dirksen has to catch up. I think he doesn't want to get second in the championship again. Oh, and the both Haas are battling. Or just switching positions at least.
Well, they said if Dominic was again Lucas and Dominic, they would
Oh yeah.
sing, was it Flowers or something, if
Close thing there.
Dominic managed to win this race, and luckily Dominic is still in somewhat of a position to be near that win.
Definitely.
Lucas was gonna sing Viva la Vida if he wins. I'm gonna hold him to that promise. He still has the opportunity to. 177, that's pretty fast. And
Definitely.
not hard.
In a race and on hards, it's impressive.
Oh, into the pits. Luke Tennison.
For his first stop. Let's have a look at the predicted pit stop strategy again. And lap 18, the window opened? No, on lap 18. And we currently have lap 20. So in the middle of the expected pit stop window.
He's on mediums as expected. He's gonna try to have to carry those for 17 laps then. That's
Oh, and Dirksen is trying to overtake Pawlikowski now. They're really close in the front there. Why didn't we notice
oh
that?
yeah, of course. You're saying Derksen is trying to overtake Palakowski, and I was looking at Lucas, and I was like, but he's behind Dominic, and then I realized there's 2 Derksens in this league.
Yeah, the brothers.
It was expected that at some point I would fall for that.
So if Lucas is overtaking Dominic, we got both Darksons on the podium.
Exactly, and well, it almost happened at Singapore until Milan decided to throw his car backwards, just to take a little look behind him.
Yeah. And Kuchen is pitting, so we got it now.
Dominic into the pits.
The old Dutch podium with 2 Darksons on it. What a sight! Oh, 5 seconds for Dominic Kuchen for speeding in pit lane.
Oh, Dominic.
I like it.
It's not good for him, especially with how bad his results have been so far. He'd won a good result, and a 5-second penalty is not how you want to add to that.
Oh, and I think Tunison really destroyed his winning chances there.
It's not a big difference between Luke Turnison and Dominic. Now, if I were Luke, I'd just hold back a tiny little bit, and he is doing that, to give Dominic that DRS and slipstream to pull, well, yourself towards the field in front of you, because you're gonna have to cut through that, and the best way to do it is together, because 2 cars are better for scaring people in front of you into mistakes than 1.
Definitely.
Nice helicopter view again of Milan Derksen chasing down Hubert Palakowski.
Or me not. Oh, what did Pavlikovsky do there? Baiting a pit stop? No, not baiting.
They're both going in. Palakowski and Milan Derksen into the pits.
Yeah, but Tunison fudged up his winning chances because he is pretty far back, and only 1 person now is left to stop.
I think Dominic's gonna jump Milan here. Not gonna lie. Oh, and Milan's come out. Oh, yeah, wait, behind you, but there is Luke, and there is Dominic, and Dominic's jumped them both. Amazing Mercedes master plan here.
Yeah, and I wonder what Dirksen is doing. Like, he is stretching out the pit window massively.
Exactly. I wonder what Lucas is gonna do here.
Yeah, 56% hearts, and right behind him.
It's a net Alfa Romeo 1-2.
Yeah, but let's just talk about Joep van Leeuwen and Thies both pitted already. And their tires are pretty decent.
That's what I said, it's a net Alfa Romeo 1-2 right now.
Yeah.
Let's see what Lucas Derksen does.
Is he pitting?
Doesn't pit.
What is his mission?
Actually, I'm gonna be completely honest. We're gonna have to keep a good eye on people pitting and make sure they do actually, like, go on the right of that entry line, because I know I'm going to have to snitch on myself here last season. I just took the last corner normally and absolutely threw it into the pit lane every time.
Yeah.
Just completely ignoring the white line.
We will get at least 1 report about that.
And look, Dominic and Luke, they've pulled out of DRS of the cars behind them. That's not going to help Dominic.
Yep.
Dominic's going fast. Obviously, he went off at turn 1 there. It's not good for him, obviously, now that Hubert is within his DRS again.
Yeah.
Oh, he could only ever so slightly just be outside it. Oh, smart from Dominic to brake as light as he can into turn 3 to just try and get Hubert out of his DRS window, and it worked. Because Hubert doesn't have DRS. So I think that if this carries on, we're going to see 2 different battles unfold here. But this is going to be interesting. Will they be able to cut through the field? That is the bigger question.
I don't think so. We only have 13 laps left.
Only 13 laps left, and that's 9 overtakes for Luke to make to win this race.
Yeah, and I'm taking a look at the time sheet.
It is going to be 8, because Lucas is obviously going to have to pit still, and he still hasn't pitted.
So Dominic pulled the fastest lap last lap. And I think Derksen is trying to get a soft stint at the end.
Yeah, I'm going to assume he is.
But Joep van Leeuwen is now only 3/10 behind him.
Only just not DRS for Hubert. Milan Derksen fastest lap.
Yeah.
Said Al-Falassi. Oh, he's tried to get past, actually, Tisia. I didn't notice it. They bump each other there a little going through turn 3 as I switch onto their camera.
But, to be honest, the last laps of the Mercedes cars were of the, everyone, like Tunison.
Someone round.
Oh yeah,
Nicholas Alfiades has gone round.
Yeah.
He's gone down to 13th, so that's 1 less overtake for the 4 medium runners.
Yeah. But the
speedsters on the field currently.
Yep. But the laps from all the front leaders, like Tunison, Kuchen, Pavlikovsky, and Dirksen, they are over a second faster than the guys in front of them.
Oh, so this is oh, Lucas picks up a track limit penalty.
Yes, and this
I
is
think I'm seeing
benefiting
a bit of desperation
you
kick in for
even
Lucas.
more.
I think he's trying to squeeze as many tenths out of it, and well, trying to squeeze too many tenths out of it, unfortunately, can cost you 3 seconds sometimes. And well, Joep van Leeuwen, right at the back, it's not going to be enough to try and overtake, but one man that we're going to have to try and watch if he... Oh, and
Sobolewski, first DNF.
retired on track, because I can still see his car driving.
That's a penalty.
Oh yeah, unfortunately, this I mean, he can
And
be
he
lucky now that his other penalties. Well, I mean, we're not going to carry them over. He can be lucky about that one.
Yeah. Well, I
as we
can
would
just
say in
change
Dutch-
them to the next
As we
event.
would say in Dutch, we motsen daar wel echt mee. But which means we're basically, yeah. How do I say that in English?
I can still
Really sparing him there.
Yeah, I can still add as a penalty, so it's counting for next race.
But it's definitely going to be a penalty for the next race. Now, I'm going to be honest. Polyban, simple.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep it that simple, and that is the most logical idea in this case. More 3-second penalties have been handed out. Welcome to Austria, ladies and gentlemen. Time penalties galore. Joep by now knows that all he has to do is just stay behind Lucas anyways in the pit. But is he going to do that? Because he's got a lot of slipstream. Yes, see, he's
Oh,
back.
Joep nearly
Oh,
touching
also
Lucas
close.
Dirksen there. You
He's
should
gonna have
pit.
to try. He's gonna have to try and pass him here.
And Lucas,
is
go into the pits.
Lucas is pushing.
And they must. Tunison's only half a second faster than the
Oh,
guys in front anymore.
Luc Teunissen, he's passing someone.
Oh yeah.
He's gone past. Oh, and there goes Dominic.
Oh, Dominic doesn't go there. Oh, do we see a Perez moment
Yeah,
again?
onto the grass, so Dominic gets through. And that's a great Mercedes double overtake. The teamwork helps.
Yeah.
It's working exactly how they wanted it to, and with now a car in between the two groups, this is going to help them get away.
Lucas
And
really
Hubert,
Lucas
is
really
going to have to
get
pray
the
now that
soft run.
Marcel Verlaat gets out of the way.
Yeah, and Lucas is really trying to get to soft run at the end. Which
He
is...
really is. He's stretching the stint all around Marcel Verlaat. That was a rather violent spin out of the final corner.
Okay.
Very typical for no
And
traction
Said is
control
fighting
runners.
for podium position. There he goes into turn 3.
Said Al-Falassi, he's
Locking
fighting
up.
for it. He wants that podium. It would mean a lot to him.
Yeah.
Because we've seen him pick up a big chunk of penalties in previous races.
Yeah, he was always talking
It's
about...
really bump drafting him, but he brakes late. He's going to try and send it around the outside. He's entitled to a bit of space here.
Yeah, and he's always
Side by
talking
side, he
about
takes a bit of
getting a
wide
good position in the
line.
next race.
Oh, and that wide line. I think that wide line ruined it a little.
Yeah.
Oh, Dominic. Dominic's lost his position to Hubert Pawlikowski, but they're still side by side going into turn 5 or 6 or something. I don't really care. Turn 7 now. They're still side by side. Is this going to be a Szandor versus Rafael type of side by side battle? It seems so, because around the outside, and no, Dominic holds on to his position, goes a bit wide in the process, but doesn't pick up a warning or a penalty, seemingly. And well, and Lucas is finally into the pits, by the way.
Oh!
He's on the softs.
He did
He
it!
didn't- He's done it, but he's lost an awful chunk of time.
Yeah.
And with only 9 laps to go, I highly doubt he'll be able to do anything. So Said Al-Falassi now runs in that podium position. He's gonna absolutely want to defend for his life here. Well, obviously his goal here is gonna try and be taking second place. Obviously, you want as many points.
Yeah.
That's how racing works. Dominic, oh, hold on, side by side, I think. Never mind. It looked like they were side by side. Dominic Kuchen and Hubert Pawlikowski.
Yeah.
They were very close. There was a 0.0 gap at least for a while.
But look at the front, they're so close there.
And Joep van Leeuwen pulled nearly a 5-second gap to Czirjak, so I think if Joep doesn't make any more mistakes, he's got this one in the bag.
Yeah. Definitely. With the unexpected
what,
strategy, dude.
Let's watch on board. TC is out of ERS, but so is Said Avalassi.
Yeah.
Lepidotiraud is out of ERS. Pim is out of ERS.
But Said is trying to
Ryu's
get
out of
the
ERS.
P2 now.
Uh-oh. The whole train ahead of Luke is out of ERS.
Oh yeah.
Lucas makes his first overtake on Marcel van Laar. Seemed like a fairly simple overtake because he overtook him before he even got to turn 2.
Definitely. And Pim Groningen trying something on Radu there. Turn 4.
Say don't run
Everyone's
too
out of ERS there. Pretty funny sight. And in the back you can see
We've
the
got
Tunisian
a
train
lot of
coming.
good battles there in the midfield. And Joop is running away with it. Now he's pulled that genuine 5-second gap. Luke Teunissen, he's not caught up to Ryu yet, and it's been a lap. Pace dropping off already? Oh! Joshua Marshall.
Disconnecting.
Yeah.
Should I invite him? Yes.
Yeah, just re-invite him just in case. I mean, he won, but he seems to still be driving, so he hasn't retired either, so... There comes Lucas with the, well, expected fastest lap, but is it really going to do much at this point?
Yeah, what
Not
was
sure.
his lap time, dude? 106.5, dude! Oh. I think that's faster than some qualifying times.
Oh! Luke's
Listen.
made his first overtake. Ryu must have made a mistake, because it was a pretty easy overlap.
Yeah, the Tunisian train is now coming.
It's late braking from Dominic!
Yeah, the Tunisian train is coming.
Unfortunately, that late braking. Will it cost him, yes or no? It has cost him. It's cost him a position to Juraj Pawlikowski. Very late braking, almost slammed straight into the back of Rio Montano.
Yeah. Oh, Philip.
Philip Sobolewski's back in the lobby, that's interesting. He
Yeah.
retired earlier, don't know why he would rejoin specifically.
I think he wants to watch his own footage instead of our live stream here.
Yeah, maybe he wants to watch for himself.
Yeah. And Lucas Starkman now loses a lot of points to the Tunisian for the championship.
Okay,
As
come
I
on,
mentioned.
Said, you can do it. Said. Temperament. Keeps his head in there. Spin from Marcel van Laar. It's not going anywhere. Well, Said.
And Milan Dirksen.
Well, I'm gonna give Said
Oh,
a bit
Milan
of
Dirksen
honest
trying to
advice
get
here.
on Dominic Kuchen's position for this 1 point.
Bit of contact, he saves it. Milan saves it.
And Tunisian.
Lucas made another overtake. He's gone past Lepidotiraud.
Yeah, and Tunisian is, yeah. There is on it. It's so close. It's like esports here. From P2 to P10, they're all in the DRS.
It's
That's crazy.
DRS train, but the good news about this DRS train is it's got a lot of varying tire compounds and tire life.
Yeah,
which
talking
means
about
that
that, let's
we
have a
can
look
see
at
big
this.
pace differences out of corners. Dominic Kuchen right on the back of Juraj Pawlikowski. He wants that position back, obviously, and he has the ERS to do so. Well, he doesn't really have a lot of ERS, but he has some ERS, and he has to go straight on the turn 1. Unfortunately, a bit of a misjudgment on the braking there, and that costs him his position to Milan Dirksen as well.
And Rio Montano. Juraj Pawlikowski, there, Rio Montano. All this,
Juraj
it's close.
Pawlikowski will go straight down the inside of the Lepidotiraud as well, and hits Luke Teunissen!
Jonathan, oh my god.
And Pim has gone round as well.
Said got
Chaos, and
past.
Said's up to second.
Yes, oh my
Said's
god.
up to second.
So much happening here in Dominic Kuchen.
It's absolutely mad, this race.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, actually Said and Dees are running away with it.
Yeah, this race is so crazy. Even your voice is doing things.
It's got a bit higher. Obviously, that's what happens. And, the excitement needs to be there. Obviously, I think that's good if it's there.
Oh, and there we have Radu.
10 lap older. No, not quite. Oh, it is chaos all over the field, and well, this
Oh, and Lucas Dirksen on Dominic Kuchen's back there. His plan is working.
for contact.
It's working.
Straight to the back of Milan Dirksen goes Dominic Kuchen.
And oh yeah, Milan Dirksen only P10 now again.
Milan's been hit, and round goes
Unfortunate.
Nikos Alfiadis at the final corner.
And Raju is still close to Hubert.
Crazy! And Dominic Kuchen's gone round. I think he's been hit by Rio Montano this time.
Yeah, but he saved it pretty well.
Everyone is going everywhere. Luke Teunissen looking to go past Rio Montano.
Mercedes plans going down the hill.
Almost spins.
The Mercedes plans are going down the hill, but Lucas Derksen plan is going up in P5 now. This is really important for his championship here.
Makes his overtake on Levenate Radu. And he's right up, and he's already right at the back of Jure Pawlikowski. Another spin there, that's Nikos Afianis again. Not really going to pay much attention to him at this point because there's so much happening all over the place. Here he goes. Lucas Derksen gets an absolutely fantastic exit out of the final corner. And this is just going to be a case of, yeah, having simply more ERS. And I think Hubert let him go there. Yeah, Hubert did let him go because I definitely saw him lift off there.
Oh my god, Lucas Derksen can get on the podium and...
Oh, and Nikos Afianis has definitely crashed because he's not moving anymore.
Yeah.
So...
no retiring on track for him.
Well, unless it was a on purpose crash, we better hope that it wasn't.
And I think T's thoughts can now be... T's thoughts about Lucas can now be simply summed up in the thread that Dominic Kuchen created before the race. It's called Stop. Okay, I think this joke was lame.
Luke Teunissen, he's still gonna have to try and get past Rio here, but what a crazy finish to this race. It's this weekend. Oh, it looks to be a cesspool for craziness in motorsport races, because Luke Teunissen with a 3-second penalty, especially in terms of real life racing events. We had that Cape Town E-Prix with the absolutely immense finish of was it Antonio Felix Acosta and Jean-Eric Verne. What a duo to be fighting again, and meanwhile we see Dominic Kuchen doing another oopsie.
Yeah,
luckily
but let's look at Lucas
Derksen. Doesn't
Derksen.
cost him that much anymore.
Let's look at Lucas Derksen, who can get his podium he wants.
Here he comes, here he comes.
40% on the soft already.
Where would you send him? And you send him to the outside indeed, and you give him as little space as possible, but unfortunately Lucas gets that traction and moves up into the podium.
And now side things stop.
Yeah, Said is now gonna be praying
the age of
that he doesn't. Well, at least I don't think Said would give.
But Lucas's softs are older than the hards from Said.
Oh, actually, let's switch on instead of tires to penalties now. Where we? Oh there.
Teunissen spun again. Oh damn.
Oh there. Yeah. I didn't look at it, but I have bad news. Said has 15 seconds worth of penalties.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna lose this podium very hard. He's gonna be dropped down to like 9th. Here comes Lucas Derksen. Easy overtake up to 2nd. But with this being the final lap, it's not gonna be enough to catch the leader and overtake him. Dominic Kuchen tries to make his overtake on Rio Montano, but gets shown the outside curb. Oh, almost
but now,
spins.
Let's switch to the front. There he is.
We switch to the front. Milan Derksen and Joep van Leeuwen will be the only 2 drivers to not have picked up any penalties in this race. So, props to Milan Derksen. We will definitely get some result changes due to penalties because we had a lot of collisions. But here is the man who planned his strategy absolutely right. And he's pulled that gap. And he sees it off in style.
He's listening to Linkin Park.
Claims the checkered flag and wins the race of Austria.
And he's winning as he's,
Lucas Derksen. Well, what a...
P1 en P3 hoor.
Let's fucking go!
Wacht even.
Holy shit!
Doe even je camera aan.
Oh, dan... Oh, wacht even, ik word gebeld. Gijs belt me. Dat kan niet. Nee, ik kan niet, Teach. Ja, kan trouwens wel. Wacht even, ik ga even...
I just got some team radio from him on the...
It's crazy, but no points for Luke Teunissen, despite how it was going.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's your provisional top 10. Joep van Leeuwen, your race winner, Lucas Derksen. TC, Hubert Pawlikowski scores another good handful of points in his attempt at just staying in that championship battle. And was it Lepidatu Radu 5th?
Yeah.
So, yeah, fair play to him. He hasn't scored a lot of points. Driver of the day, Lucas Derksen, fair enough, considering he came from the back of the grid. And, well, regardless, even if it wasn't from the back of the grid, that soft gamble at the end and that charge to the field would have definitely warranted him to get driver of the day if it was a real-life vote anyway. Now, I hope that the podium cutscenes shows up as soon as I can, but I'm going to skip it this time so I can actually take a look at the results instead of seeing the podium cutscene and then the game just straight up skipping the whole result screen.
And we got already some reports. Tunison reporting Montano twice.
There he is. Joep van Leeuwen picks up his first Lom Cup victory. And well, it was unexpected, but very dominant. Little steering wheel emote. Always fun to see creative Codemaster podium emotes. There we go. Lucas Derksen takes an extra point home for the fastest lap, with a 1:6.5, which is over 6:10, which is about 6/10 faster than the next fastest lap, which is from Milan actually. Milan has the second fastest lap at a 1:7.154. But yeah, Joep van Leeuwen, your winner. Lucas Derksen, TC Jure Pawlikowski, Lepidatu Radu with an amazing 5th place. Milan Derksen recovers the 6th. Rio Montano holds on to score yet again a handful of points and keep his streak of scoring points. I don't know if... Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was on a streak. Pim Groenewegen, well, bit unlucky, but he still scores points. Said, oh, what a shame to get so many time penalties on track, but yeah, 15 seconds of penalty would have warranted him 3rd place if he didn't have them, but unfortunately he drops to 9th. Dominic Kuchen picks up that final point, so well played to him. He at least gets 1 point. Luke Teunissen, no points, so big charge in the championship for Lucas. And outside the points, Marcel van Laar, Joshua Marshall, Nikos Aviades, and